Hey you! Spring 2023 for Chanel. I picked up some goodies from the newest collection. We're gonna test them out, try them out, see what they're all about. I'm excited to unbox everything with you. And this collection, it's giving effortless, soft, and pretty vibes. This is something we got a little sneak peek in our, upcoming new makeup releases. We talked about it. I was very interested. But I know based on past experience that Chanel eyeshadows, they don't usually give an overly intense amount of pigment. So I have to assume that this is going to be soft and pretty, but I'm getting ahead of myself. But I just want to put that out there that initially I'm going into this thinking that this is like soft and pretty kind of vibes, but I needed to know, we needed to know, so I picked up some goodies so that we can know. I'm excited. So let's just do this, shall we? Always a beautiful presentation from Chanel. And there you go. And what's great about these is once you're done unboxing all of your goodies, you fold her flat and you put her in the recycle. Or you can use it to regift or put it as decoration, whatever you please. Anywho, samples and the goodies. So I picked up the Illuminating blush powder, which I'm curious to see how this is going to come off on moi. And I picked up the eyeshadow quad. The colors on this look so soft and pretty. And I really can appreciate the little touch of color on the packaging. So for the blush, it has pink all around. And then for the eyeshadow, you've got purple and yellow and like an orange. And then down there, like little details. I know it's just the box, but it's the little things. It's the little attention to detail. So I think it's fair to say I'm a little more excited about the eyeshadow than I am the blush. So let's start there. As per usual, it comes in the Chanel dust cover or sleeve, whatever you call it. You've got a little card that gives you some inspiration for two looks. Look one looks softer and look two looks a little bit more intense. See that? We'll see. So, standard Chanel packaging. But on the back of your palette, you do get a little color story here. For storage, it's helpful so that you can kind of see the color if you don't remember the name off the top of your head because it's the traditional packaging. I am hopeful that one day they'll give us like maybe like a little color on the front. Wouldn't that be fun? I mean, they've done gold and things like that, but for like a little collection like this, it's a little colorful for Chanel, like in that aspect. Yeah. Anywho, let's get to it. So here is the eyeshadow palette. Got a little plastic cover. I'm going to remove that. Here it is. Here's the beautiful color story. Délices Pastel de Chanel collection. That translates to Pastel Delights from the Chanel collection. And I can totally see that with this color story. It's very soft, it's very pretty, and I am very curious about this collection, so I just had to do it. This little eyeshadow palette, it features 4 soft pastels inspired by Gabrielle Chanel's love for the chiffon dress and summer tweed. Fresh, sparkling shades, soft violet, powdery rose, pastel yellow, and a brownish mauve impart a shimmering iridescence. Long-lasting mineral pigments deliver a striking effect, while plant oils ensure a smooth texture for effortless application. Next up, let's go on to this illuminating blush. So this one, when you open her up, you get a pouch for your blush and you get a pouch for your brush. I love this because when you put this in your purse, it's all contained and, you know, honestly, I can use this for other things, but that's what the brush looks like. And this blush, it's very glowy and highlight looking. So again, the same simple Chanel classic packaging. Details on the back are as such. There you go. And then also has a little plastic protector. It's so pretty, right? I think this is so gorgeous. So this, upon first glance, you see the nice, pretty pink tone in it, but you see a lot of highlight running marbled through it. It's gorgeous. I am curious how this is going to look on me, but I kind of see this Obviously, I haven't swatched it yet, so I'm just talking upon first glance. But blush topper, kind of maybe focus in on the more silvery marbled areas. Use that as a dedicated highlight. Definitely could use this on the eyes. We love soft and pretty, and we love glowy skin, so I'm really curious about this. So this is the Fantaisie de Chanel. The only thing French about me is my first name. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing these to the T. My French teacher would be very upset with me. I took it for 4 years, but we all know how that goes sometimes. So again, this is an illuminating powder, but it's listed under blushes. So this is designed using tie-dye technology. So that's why you kind of see the swirl and the combination of blush and highlight kind of thing going on in there. So this compact combines 2 shades, a rose gold and a radiant pink. Ooh. And features a unique fabric-like pattern and an easy-to-blend texture. I'm here for it. Let's do it. I really can't wait to get these products on the face and try them out. Let's see. So those are the details for the products that I purchased, that I have in my possession from this collection. But this collection had quite a few pieces. Now, I will have all of them and everything listed and linked for you down below in the description box. When this did become available, I shared it on all my socials and here on the community tab. So along with the eyeshadow and the illuminating powder or illuminating blush, we also have some of the Rouge Allure inks. We also have some of the Rouge Cocoa Bombs. We have multi-use glow sticks, which are always really fun. And then we have some nail polishes. So I thought that this was a nice little collection, beautiful pieces. Again, I didn't get everything. I just got a few little things. All right, so details are out of the way. I'm going to do live swatches with you, but I will also include my usual outdoor natural lighting swatches as well. So I'm going to start off by swatching the Illuminating Blush Powder. It's just going to be a finger swatch. So right here is swirled all around. Right here, I'm more so focused on the pinkiest of areas. And on here, I focused on just like the lightest highlighting portion. So let's swatch and see. Can't really tell the difference. They all kind of look the same. Okay. They're very soft to the touch. Same nice Chanel quality. Ooh. Here we go. Before I swatch on the hand. This color is so pretty. They're actually very pretty, very soft and pretty. Okay. Okay. And that is what those swatch like. After swatching, I still feel excited about these. I am definitely one that enjoys soft and easy kind of looks. On the eyes, they're practical. They're easy for every day, and it's a spring collection from Chanel. All right, so obviously base has already been applied. Everything and all that stuff is listed and linked down below for you. I did use my concealer, which is the Sublimage. I used the concealer as like my eye base today. Just brought it up nice and easy. No fuss kind of thing. All right. So, I have a fluffy brush here. This is Old Faithful. I've had her for 10 plus. We're probably going on maybe 15 years at this point. So I'm going in with that one. So I'm going in with this brush and this shade right here. When I swatched it, it's definitely giving that mauvey bronze that they described. So picked that up and I'm just going to focus that on the outer eye. Bring you a little closer. There we go. So I'm just packing and then blending. Just building a little bit more in the crease. Okay. Now I must go into the more lavendery shade. Lavendery is not a word, but you know what I meant. And I'm switching over to this more like flat brush and picking up. And I'm just gonna pack that on my lid. That's very pretty. It's definitely pigmented. I was definitely afraid that they were all gonna look chalky, you know, on my skin tone, but I actually am enjoying this so far. We've only used 2 of 4, but so far so good. So I'm just patting this all over the lid. And then where the 2 colors meet, I turn over my brush to the clean side and just pat to blend them together. This is a very easy, no fuss kind of look. So I'm going back in with my fluffy brush. Look at that. That's actually really pretty. Huh. All right, same brush. I just cleaned it off. I'm going to go into this yellow tone right there. Wow, that's a lot. We're going to tap that. We don't need that much. And we're going to put a little on the inner portion. Oh, nice. Building it up just a little bit more. I like. Okay. I am going to go back into this lavender tone and just tap. That's so pretty. I'm a girl who loves her color, and this is such a soft, colorful look that's just like nice and easily wearable. Oh my goodness, I like. All right, so let's do a little something on the lower lash. I'm gonna go into the shade we use on the outer eye. This is just my pencil brush from Tom Ford. And I'm just gonna put a little on the lower to connect. Not too much, just a little bit. And then I'll go in with that same fluffy brush, no product, and just kind of diffuse it so it's not harsh. And I didn't bring it all the way, I just kept it, you know, on like the outer portion. Yes, very good. Got a sample of mascara. We'll use this. I'm going to use a brown in the waterline. This one. That's the shade, you know, just the classic brown. So, what do we think about our first look? I think it's really soft and pretty. And for color, it's wearable. I feel like this is such a comfortable way and an easy way to wear fun colors. I know not everyone is very comfortable with wearing color, because honestly, a bronze eye look is classic and it's just so easy to wear every day. But this is like, it's giving enough to step it up a little and have a little fun with your makeup. So that's our first look. All right. So with that said, let's do more. We haven't used this shade yet. So you know what? Let me switch over to this brush again. These are old Chanel brushes, but you get what it looks like. Anyhow, I'm going to go into this shade because we haven't used it yet. This is actually like the lightest and it's swatched like a matte, almost like a satin, I want to say right there. I'm going to put that just all over my lid. Okay, it's not doing much, but that's all right. Let's see what happens. Build it up a little. All right, I'm packing that on there. Let's see, let's see. This is definitely a shade that will just brighten up your eye. And if you don't want to do a lot of color, you definitely go on with this one. I'm now going to go into the bronzy mauve bronze that we used on this eye. We're going to run that through the crease. Back in on the outer eye, whatever's left. I'm gonna go back into the shade we used on the lid. Then I'm gonna go into the lavender shade because clearly that's my favorite shade from the palette. I'm just gonna let you know if you didn't know. And that we're gonna use on the inner portion. Because let's say you don't really want a lot of color for whatever reason, maybe it doesn't go with the look that day. Do it like this. You still get a little bit of color, but it's a lot more subtle than, let's say, this one. It's a lot more colorful, you know? It's cute. Take that shade, put it on the lower lash. Blend it in, no product. Brown in the waterline, and mascara. Here's our second look. Now this look, in my humble opinion, it's even softer than the first one. It's still got just a tad of color to it, but not too much where it's, you know, the whole gig. This one is just a touch of color, just a little something. This is a perfect, easy, literally everyday kind of vibe. Just be up to you. You can switch back and forth between like the lavender for your inner corner or that yellowy tone for the inner corner. And I think both will look really, really pretty. Let me get close so you can see the quality of the shadows on the lids. Very pretty, right? Very Chanel. Very smooth and buttery and just... You have shimmer, but it's not over the top kind of thing. It's just really, really pretty. I need to put a little something on the lip, and then we'll do this highlighting blush. I have 2 lip products. I don't know which one to use. I think I'm gonna use this one. This is a classic. I didn't get any of the new lip products. I love the Chanel lip products that I have, so I'm just gonna stick to those. I did just have on a little bit of serum on my lip. I'm going to wipe that off. Going in with Old Faithful, my House of Sillage, which is like almost finished. My Rouge Allure something. This guy. I'm going to put that. Nice. It's creamy. It's cute. And this color goes with both looks. Here we are with the first 2 looks. I like. Now... I'm excited to test out the Illuminating blush. Let's see how this looks on me. Very curious. Very, very curious. Also a little nervous. We'll do 2 different applications. We'll use my traditional brushes that I usually use to apply my blush highlight. And then we'll try the brush. Can't talk. I'm excited. And then we'll use the brush that Chanel provided. So I will say, this is nice quality. And again, I do really like that it came with its own little pouch because this is going to go in your purse really easy and not get like smushed on anything and get frayed and messed up. So I like that. I'm just going to like swirl it around on everything. And this is, you know, you get a little bit of kick up. It is a powder product. No big deal. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to tap it. There we go. And I'm actually going to just apply it like highlight. But this shape of this brush is really nice. So I can kind of focus, or you can just, oh, wait. You can see it. I will say on me, if I'm not careful and I like try to build it up, it'll probably start to look like a stripe, and that's probably not the look I want. But let me get close so you can see it on the skin. You can see it. I don't think I'll be able to use this as like a blush. Yeah. I'm gonna try to focus up here. It's more pinky. Let's see. Let's see. Pick up a little bit more from up top. It's not bad for what it is, but like I said, for darker skin tones, no. Let's stick with a blush topper or highlight for this. I'm gonna get my blush. Rose Tan from Hermes. This is my go-to blush. Whoa, almost dropped it. It's very well loved. Just gonna apply that. Just want to apply this as like a blush topper, as I would probably do, and initially said to myself when reading the description and looking at the product. Yeah. So we're gonna apply blush. Okay. And then now I'll take my brush, which is an airbrush from Wayne Goss, and I'm just gonna go all over everybody like that. And place like a highlight. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I like that. Yeah, this is what I expect from Chanel. I'm not gonna put an unrealistic expectation on something. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be fair. And then I'm just going in with, what is this? Soft Cheek, Sonia G. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Just tap off. And then this one really diffuses your product. It's very similar to my favorite brush from Wayne Goss, number 14. Okay. Definitely have to be careful or this will look bad. Not bad, but too frosty shimmery on the cheeks, and that's not the look ever. So on this side we used the provided brush, which is great. This is going in my purse. I've said that enough. And then on this side I used my brush and kind of applied it like a blush topper. I think it's pretty. Both look pretty good, I will say that. The glow on the skin is nice. It's not too much, but you can definitely take it there if you want to, you know? And I do like that it's not impractical. It's very wearable and it's not going to emphasize anything you don't want to on your skin. So, how are we feeling about this little collection? Soft, pretty, wearable. That's what I got. But you know, comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling, what you're thinking about the little ensemble. I definitely like the eyeshadow. I could have gone without this, but you know what? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. And she's going in rotation. She's coming up here. She's coming up with all the other fun things we love to play and use every day in our makeup routine. Eyeshadow color story. Actually, I honestly was a little nervous about this because I've had experience with pastels because, I mean, this is pastel, you know? But it's actually a lot more wearable than I was thinking. Great quality with the shadows. They blended nicely. The ease of use, A+. So, I mean, yes, we created 2 looks, but we do have some one and done options in here as well. Like, I like this from Chanel. I like this color story from Chanel very, very much. Again, I could have gone without the illuminating blush, but again, I couldn't help myself, and I'm actually not half bad. So, all right, so those are my thoughts on this new spring little collection from Chanel. Please let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Please take a moment to give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.